places, pointing to the scar she's talking about. That is the Mohbad hand that they said it bleeds. You understand? This is the hand that bleeds. My queen, look at it. Which one be this? Which time this one starts? Look at the hand. Is it clear now? Is it clear now? This is the hand that bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. I'm going to use it as the background now so that you will see what I'm talking about. You see, at times, when these people are doing their stuff, they don't really think the way they reason. They believe they know a lot. Mariani, you're welcome.
Arifa.
Yeah, love by faith.
I'm not cutting you up. I wanted to say something long time ago. Before you can go ahead, can I just say it? If you look at Mohbad in real life, right? His hands has a lot of tattoos, both back and front. Go and take a look at Mohbad's hands and do comparison with that hand. I said it before and I'm saying it again. That's all I want to say.
Thank you very much. Love by faith. Mariani, aside you're welcome. Mariani, you're highly welcome. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you very, very much. I love you so very much. Queen, you understand the love where they talk.
I don't dey run mouth now when I don't bring quick come now I don't start.
No, now understand the love where they talk, Queen. She know love where they talk. One thing is very, very abnormal. Let us tell the whole world that this thing is abnormal. Yet I don't know. Doctor will go tell me say this hand now he bleed. That thing where they tell us. Say now this hand bleed, that thing where they tell us. I think I've zoomed the hand a bit. Yes. Look at it very well now. How are you to tell us that this hand now you bleed this far? Master mute. Thank you, Susie, for justice. Are you done with your contribution or you still have little to say?
Yes, I'm good now. I'm good. Thank you.
You're highly welcome. Let's go to the next speaker. Let's go to the next speaker. And who is the next speaker? I think the next speaker is
Leaving that show, was it okay when he was leaving the show? You know, how was his state before leaving that show? Because you guys are the ones that actually brought this show together, and you invited this guy to come and sing in that show, right? So you are supposed to be accountable for what actually went wrong with him, and you know what I'm trying to say. So they should try. I don't know if it's okay for us to drag those people, because I know they are rich, they have money in here, but still we should still do the one that we can do. While we are dragging Darosha, let us still drag those what was it called, Kubana priest and whatever is the other one's name, so whatever. I don't know if it's possible. That's my own submission, Shao. Thank you.
That's very good also. I don't know why they are not including these people to to this justice for Mohbad.
Arifa, are you there?
I'm back. Carry on.
Yes, that's my own submission. I want if we can drag those people. You understand? Because they
Nobody is undraggable. So far, they are all attached to this case. Nobody is undraggable. The only thing is, I'm not going to jam pack everything. We walk from one step to another. All these things, if we have system that is working in Nigeria, we in our update we suppose they wait for. No be say now we go they run up and down. No they sleep for house. They chook head for one corner. They hide. If I just change my hairstyle. Why? Because they don't know me. I waka for Lekki, they go, Arifa be like. The day where I fear pass now, as I drop on top by, I just see those three guys just run come, hey, Arifa, Baba Gbalagba, Ifa, Amo, Ipa, Awinyo Mohbad, go at it, too early. As I come back my house, nobody teach me. I first lose the hair, I wash her, I rush go do another style. But assuming we have a good system,
they are watching everything that is going on. They know.
anytime Arifa is live, they watch me at Banti, they watch me at Abuja DSS office, they watch me at Palace of Elegushi. I'm surprised. They even watch me inside Mohbad compound. I surprise. And they believe say they feel put fear for Arifa body. Big lie. Big lie. Even the CP, in Peking go carry phone go give am. That my friend. In Peking go carry phone go give am. Daddy, this man has started a talk again, talking about you. We are not relenting. We can drag the whole world if they are involved in this Mohbad issue. In as much I'm responsible for my opinion, I'm entitled to my opinion. Zealous, are you done?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
But they feel they have money. They are rich. You know our country now. They always use money or whatever influence they have to make sure that these things they don't call their name or use their name in this Mohbad's case. So that's my own fear. You understand? Even Nigeria.
Yeah, you should not be afraid of that. That is what they have been doing right from beginning. And even with their money, their position, everything is getting out of their hand gradually now. So even they are scared than the right way they should be. Imagine Darosha they hide, Wunmi they hide, upon all the backup we both of them get. You know, she say something don't spoil. You know, she say many things don't go wrong with them. You know, she say many people where they back them don't they step down. I don't want to dig that place go down. The people that have been coming against the legacy of Baba Mohbad, they are not doing anything. They are this, they are that, they are there. They don't deceive film now. These people claims to be bigger than Nigerians' law because they are the lawmaker. They bend the law. When you know favor them, they go bend them. No Buzara, sight you. Good evening, ma. When the thing no favor them, they go bend down. so that I go favor them. Where una go know say we are 85% closer to the right justice. It is very simple. Wunmi is dodging. Wunmi is running. Wunmi is dodging. Darosha running. Darosha dodging. Faloni. Faboni.
Yeah.
You go help me pronounce that name well. Please do.
Faboni Ann.
Faboni Ann. Okay, what country are you from?
I'm in the US.
Are you an African?
Yes, I'm a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba.
What is the right pronunciation of your name? Ifabunmi abi?
Ifaboni.
Ifaboni.
Yes.
Ifaboni.
Ifaboni. That's correct.
Ifaboni.
Yes.
Ifaboni ni. Ifaboni Ìlàjà. Ifaboni Òkì.
Correct.
Adífá fún èjìwòrò ìlẹ̀kẹ̀.
Ben.
Eléyìí tí í ṣọmọ bíbí inú àgbọn nìrègùn.
Ben.
Wọ́n nílé ayé ló ń lọ, ó yanrí owó, ó yanrí ọlá, ó yanrí òkèèrè, ó yanrí òkìkí. Ẹ má bínú à.
You are correct.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n dákẹ́ báyìí.
That's why I am so.
Psalm 91. Get found fake niggas.
That's why.
Carry on, Faboni. Today is your birthday, if I may remember.
Yes, today is my birthday.
Ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ fi ẹnu yọ̀ wí ti yín. Odùfá kan ní ẹwí fálára kó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi ẹnu yọ̀. Àní ẹwí fàjèrò kó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi ẹnu yọ̀. Ẹnu táyé fi ń jẹ ata tán fi ń jẹ epo tán fi ń jẹ yọ̀, wọn gbọ́dọ̀ máa fi sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn lẹ́yìn búburú. Òun ní ìgbésí ayé àwọn tán pa Mohbad ò lè rójú kò lè ráyè. Torí ẹnu tí alára ti fi jẹ tó ti fi jẹ yọ̀ tó ti fi jẹ epo tó fi jẹ ata, wọ́n ti ṣe ṣépè fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la jèrò, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló wá ràngún àga. Ẹ̀yin ò wá ní kú sọ́nà bí èéfín.
Àmín Jésù.
Ṣé rí ọjọ́ ìbí ọjọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni o. Ẹ tún ti padà sí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjọ́ báyìí. Mo wá fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ máa rántí, ó ti ń dùn, ó ti ń dán, Ọlọ́run ní fi kíkan sọ̀rọ̀ yín.
Àmín Jésù.
Ẹ ní mọ sàárè ọmọ. Kí ni mo sọ fáyé sí pé mò ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀dì, ẹ ní kábàámọ̀.
Àmín Jésù.
Inú yín ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dùn ju bó ṣe dùn tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ.
Àmín Jésù.
Ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lówó mówó. Ẹ
Àmín.
máa ní ọlá mọ́lá. Ẹ ní òkìkí mọ́ òkìkí.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run wá nítorí òkìkí kó gba àlàáfíà yín.
Àmín Jésù.
Ọlọ́run nítorí àlàáfíà kó sọ yín daláìní.
Àmín Jésù.
Kò wá nítorí ọlá kó ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀mí yín.
Àmín Jésù.
Ọlọ́run wá ní gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ yín nítorí pé kẹ́mi yín lè gùn.
Àmín Jésù.
Àwọn tó láyé ò ní fìkan gbà kan lọ́wọ́ yín o.
Àmín ní orúkọ Jésù.
Happy birthday, ma. Long life and prosperity.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, sir. Thanks for your good work. Thanks for all that you have done. Thanks for what you are doing. And thanks for what you're going to be doing in future. I appreciate you. We all that are fighting for justice, we all also appreciate you. Eshegoni. I wish you one and I then following. I will pay you are Ogbontarigi nínú justice for Mohbad. Eshegoni. Ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa sọ agbára yín dọ̀tun. ẹ ṣé àdúpẹ́. Ẹ̀yin lẹ wà ní forefront, àwa ń tẹ̀lé yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbé wá náà làwa náà ń bá yín gbé. Àdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. A dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ ní agbára Elédùmarè ní pé a máa rí justice for Mohbad ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run á fún wa rí ní agbára Elédùmarè. It's not only for Mohbad. We are all fighting this cause fún àwọn youth wa ní Nigeria. Not only in Nigeria, ní gbogbo àgbáyé, because ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn ó ti kan gbogbo àgbáyé. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ti dá sí. Báwo ni Ọlọ́run ṣe dá sí? Àti rí bí many people ṣe ń provide the submissions wọn lóríṣiríṣi. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ó ti bá wa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Bó dẹ̀ ṣe ti dá sí yìí, ó máa bá wa ja ìjà náà ní àjàyè ní agbára Ọlọ́run. Gbogbo làálàá wa, gbogbo àwa tá à ń fight for justice for Mohbad ní agbára Elédùmarè. Làálàá wa láti 7 months tá ti ń jà yìí, làálàá wa ò ní já sásán ní agbára Ọlọ́run ní àṣẹ Elédùmarè. Ẹ ṣé gan ni sir. Well, my submission tonight will be mo ti wo gbogbo ẹ̀. I've been sending out messages, analysis of hosts and some stuff that I come across with. And but there's one paramount thing tí ó come across my mind, ó kind of strike my mind. Mo rí pé Sherry Cubana chief priest ni ẹ̀. Kò tí sẹ́ni kankan tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò interview Cubana chief priest yìí. Mi rí host kankan tó actually gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dìde ń pé Cubana chief priest yìí ó yẹ kí wọ́n interview ẹ̀, ó yẹ kí wọ́n gba message lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, ó yẹ kí òun náà sọ kí lójú ẹ̀ náà rí nípa ikú Mohbad yìí. Nígbà tí wọ́n invite ẹ̀ fún nǹkan tí wọ́n invite ẹ̀ fún láti lọ ṣeré ní Ìkòròdú. Kí ni nǹkan tó rí? Kí ni observations ẹ̀ ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ concert yẹn? In the middle of the concert, at the end of the concert, kò sẹ́ni kankan, mi tí rẹ́ni kankan tó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ó kọ mí lóminú because gbogbo bá ṣe ń bá analysis wa lọ yìí, tá ṣe ń create awareness fáwọn èèyàn kó lè mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nípa justice for Mohbad. Àti èèyàn kankan tó actually sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá gan ò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, mo fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ ká create awareness yẹn. Mo fẹ́ kí ẹ put word yẹn out there. Bóyá àwọn ọlọ́pàá Nigeria, bóyá wá lè look into it. You know? So submission mi lálẹ́ yìí nìyẹn. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. And I want to also use this opportunity to say thank you to all the panelists as well as the commenters. I'm also together with you, also a commenter if I want to be. And I appreciate all of us that are fighting for justice for Mohbad. Ọlọ́run á fún wa rí o ní àṣẹ Elédùmarè. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. I'll rest for now.
Thank you so very much. Ọmọ ọlọ́jọ́ bí tòní, ẹ̀mí á ṣe púpọ̀ ọdún láyé.
Àmín Jésù.
Ẹ̀mí tó ṣe eléyìí yóò ṣe 60, yóò ṣe 70, yóò ṣe 80, yóò ṣe 100, á tún ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Aminya Shele tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Owó àdúrà ńkọ́? Ó yẹ kí mi náà wí láwọn àná. Owó àdúrà ńkọ́?
Mo máa forward the scene, sir. That's the problem.
You see, this is one funny thing. I talked to Mohbad in the morning. Mo kò sówó lọ́wọ́ mi o, mo broke o. Bí aláàánú dìde sí mi o, ọmọ kan bí 100, ọmọ kan bí 1 million, ọmọ kan bí 2 million. Yeah, Mohbad, ọmọ náà mọ̀ pa. Come to think of it, I talked to Mohbad. Now, aláàánú kan tún ti dìde báyìí. Can you all see? This is another aláàánú báyìí.
Yes, I will roll into your DM, Arifa, and I will do accordingly.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Faboni, thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
I so much love that name. Ifaboni.
Thank you. Ifaboni.
Thank you so very much. That's your own pronunciation. You know, you don't do UK, you do American. And I don't pronounce it like Oyinbo. You don't pronounce it like Oyinbo now. But we did Abule Ifaboni.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ifaboy niya.
Ben.
Ifaboni. Let's leave that for another day. Thank you so very much, man.
You're welcome, sir.
And for the gift, thank you in advance for the gift. So that that one will sound for your mind.
Definitely. I will reciprocate. Yes.
Thank you so very much. More blessings, man.
Amen.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And Asuko, ma fe even make Anne laugh. And Asuko.
Yeah.
Anne Asuko.
Can you send it to me, please? Thank you.
Okay, yes, I'll send it to you. No problem, I'll send it to you.
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
me follow you first.
Anne Asuko.
Yes, ma'am.
Anne Asuko.
Yes.
This one, no talk this one for her.
Okay, I don't hear.
For your information, Arifa no dey also.
I don't hear.
No talk this one for her.
Make I move that one, because the level of wickedness that these people are showing is just, while you were saying all those things, I just kept wondering as how heartless people can be. My head, that's why I'm actually gobsmacked. I don't have words tonight, to be honest. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I didn't know. I was thinking to myself, if I wish I could punch, if like you could bring these people, one could actually punch them, or just, if it was in America, you just send guys to off them out. Very easy. There's nothing that wasn't coming to my head, because you just sit down and think about how can you eat somebody's salt and pepper in his house. You people stopped this boy from taking care of his father. You blocked every access this man could have to this boy. You pushed away everybody who could help him. And you still turned back to kill him the way you did. Put him under the staircase like a dog. Then as well as burying him in like a dog. If we didn't know about this boy just when he first came out, one would have thought that he was one of these wretched upcoming stars who didn't even have anything. Just looking at that coffin, looking at the way he was buried. But there's one consolation: he who lives by the sword will die by the sword. That's why I'm thinking, if they want to be fetish, I would go. It's good for someone to go fetish on them, because you have to pay wickedness back. Even God says it in His word. You pay the wicked back what he deserves, because it's just shocking. Looking at the amount of wealth this boy had, even if you wanted to kill him, was it not enough for you to buy a buffet, just a good coffin, even if it was 100,000? How did you bury him like that, like a dog?
He tried now. He buy 43,000 coffee.
For all that
now
money. Okay, if
43,000, he tried.
Okay, if you want chop person money, why you not just at least okay, Arifa, let me even say this. Why didn't you just leave him, let him be in coma, and then you take the money and go away? Leave him for his father. Leave him for that poor man who suffered. Leave him. Let him even be in coma. At least by now, let me I didn't be saying they coma. If I don't go, they find pastors, anybody who I know, maybe they just they pray, give them money, maybe they just they pray morning and night, make this boy wake up from coma. God, I beg. God, I beg. Waiting. At least make him say for day coma, Arifa. At least make him say they're breaking leg. You they hear me now? That the mom is okay. Maybe say they're breaking leg or they breaking hand. It better. At least he still get breath. You know that Nothing way God not fit do. Not be here balance for when they come here. But nothing way God not fit do. You know, at least. You understand, Arifa? At least you make you know say, okay, fine. A person they coma. You they pray. Or at least a leg don't break. But at least it's still their life. Waiting. All this one because of property, because of his money. Carry and go now, leave her. Leave her for road, make good Samaritan for help this boy. Than for him to go the roam for land of the dead where he not supposed to. If I make another person talk, no verse.
You hear some more. You are speechless. How far you hear more? How about if you hear more? That's small you hear now. How about if you hear more? About Siwa, conspiracy, the warnings. The warnings. Let's leave that for now. Temiti, are you available now? Temiti is not available. She don't sleep. Well, let me go straight.
Sorry. I wanted to quickly say something.
Okay.
That neck that was broken, how were they able to break his neck? Are you sure they did not push Mohbad like from the stairs up this? I don't know what, because my head is thinking so many things. Maybe they pushed him up from the stairs, or maybe I don't know how they were able to break that neck to fit into that coffin.
I say I go do 7 days program for Darosha. Waiting kill Mohbad. How they take killer?
When the neck tape break, they fit am into that casket. That Darosha now God go punish am. All the cause Mohbad don't cause am. Before it generation not go ever know peace. That Darosha. He not go even he not go reach 30 years before he go die. That riches where he say he won't collect from Mohbad, he not go see market chop that riches, that money. When the person when they carry come from village, now he won't come teach city boy. He can't, oh my God, I can't go punish him. They will never know peace.
Now so it be.
It's very sad. It's very sad. Especially Darosha. When you guys start talking of Darosha, I'm always happy. Because I have a problem with him. A very big problem with Darosha. Because I don't know who gave Darosha the audacity. I don't want to, pinpoint what he's done, but the only thing Darosha has done is disrespect Baba, the owner of the child. Darosha has disrespected that man to the core. Because up till date, he hasn't told the man what killed his son till today, as we speak. How disrespectful is that? Very disrespectful. Someone's child. You embalm the person.
After that, you went to buy a teenage coffin. Like what Zelas said. She doesn't know how the neck got broken. Did they push him down? Did they break the neck before putting him in the coffin? Darosha needs to answer that question. We don't know how that happened. And I don't understand how. Imagine, and let me, I'm just laughing because it's just, I don't know how to insult this Darosha. Because imagine in UK here, they find a dead body and the neck is broken. What do you think they would do to that person? Would that person be walking on the streets of London?
As how? If you not, you know the funniest thing, Queen, I say, as they send him to jail, somebody will take him out.
I'm telling you, you'll be in jail and you are scared. Because even though they're in jail, remember, they still watch news. They will take you out. How dare you? It's only in Nigeria that I see that somebody embalmed someone, break the neck, bought a small coffin, and the person is walking around drinking Guinness and driving car and drinking water.
Even going to the club, safe. Oh God.
You understand? Does it sound normal? Why wouldn't we be asking ourselves questions? Don't you sit down sometimes and ask yourself questions? Like, I'm asking, I'm in the kitchen, I'm in the bathroom, I'm asking myself question. How is this thing possible? Am I dreaming? Please wake me up from this dream. You know, are the authorities not ashamed of themselves? If they are watching now, are they not ashamed? And people have been saying it on social media. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. They have turned a deaf ear to what we are saying. Not even calling that guy to caution that guy to say, listen, this is what we are hearing. Even though we haven't seen, okay, let's just put it for example that you, the police people, you missed that part, you know, and you hear this. Are you not meant to be calling that Darosha in to question him? They have really disrespected Baba to the core. I've never ever in my life seen somebody who has disrespected a father like this. I've never. This is my first time. I don't know if anybody has seen, but this is my first time I've seen that you tamper with a crime scene, scatter it, above the body, scatter everything in the crime scene, tampered with it to the core. They tampered with evidence in that house to the core. Disrespected the father, disrespected the authorities, disrespected everybody. Those people in the house, they've got nerves. They've got nerves. They've just disrespected everything. And they are still walking on the streets. And people that are not in the house are being accused, point fingers at. That is why when I see people going out of the house to ask questions, I don't understand. We need to ask questions in the house. If you have suspicion of anybody outside involved in this case, let me tell you guys something. It needs to start from that house. When you drag those people in that house, they will drag those people outside. If they don't drag those people outside, they will go and serve the crime for those people outside. Even though he went to a show, somebody has invited him to a show. Even though if that person has a hand in what has happened to him, but he wasn't in the house. He's not in the house. Those people are not in the house. The people in the house followed him in the car from the show, in the car, into the house. So they are the ones who should tell us what happened. Then those people in the house, if they tell us exactly what happened, then they will drag those people outside. Then everybody will start dragging everybody. You are sleeping with a man in the house, the same bed. You bath in the same bathroom. You give this man mouth to mouth. You sleep with him. They ask you what happened to the man. You don't know what happened. Nobody in that house knew what happened to Mohbad. Let's not get distracted. From day one, that house is my problem. Because as far as I'm concerned, any crime program you watch, FBI series, whatever on TV, if you see people who investigate, they start from people in the house. Then people in the house will start pointing people outside. And that's where they go out to ask those people outside. They don't just go outside and start pointing hands. I know it's good to analyze, but those people in that house, if we don't drag their ears, they will not drag the people outside their ears. Whether Wunmi sleep in separate room, they are still in the same house. You and your child in the house, if you sleep in separate room, they come to your house, they will still ask you. So don't, that's not an excuse. Separate room, they will still, if they come to your house, police comes to your house, they will still ask you. Regardless. So she has questions to answer. There's no excuse. Darosha needs to be dragged. That guy, he gives me headache, he gives me sleepless night, he makes me tired, he makes me exhausted. Because he's an uncle to Mohbad. I think he's just 1 month older than Mohbad. And who has given you that right to embalm him, break his neck? He didn't even ask questions. Why is what does Darosha call Mo? Is he his nephew or what? Or cousin? I don't know. I can't remember. What happened
on his Instagram? I said, what an idiot.
Yeah, what happened to Mohbad's neck? You can't ask questions. You just went and buried him that way. And be pricing coffin that you want to use to bury your nephew. You are pricing it like you are pricing pepper in the markets. Darosha needs to be dragged. I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about anything. Darosha needs to be dragged. Darosha and Wunmi needs to be dragged. We need to drag them so that they can talk. They need to talk. If they don't talk from the house, who's going to talk outside? Imagine somebody comes to your house and leave the house, and you come inside your house. You're asking questions. You need to start asking questions inside your house. Who came in? What happened? Before you go outside. I don't know if it makes sense, but me, from day one, I have a problem in that house. That house, people in that house needs to speak. Whether it's outside or they do what outside or they did this outside. People in the house needs to tell us, when Mohbad came from the show, what happened to him? Did he actually walk from the car into the house? What happened what happened from that night till the next day, till Tuesday? They have questions to answer. 15 people in that house. Nobody can tell us Jack. Nobody can say nothing. And we are channeling our energy to somebody outside. Even if somebody poisoned him from outside, when he came home, how did he react? How did he react to that poison? You have to say it. How did he react? What happened? What happened till he passed on? What happened? What actually happened? And they are busy pointing her outside. Is this person? They did this. They took him this. They took him. Okay, when you got to the house, what happened? This person paid that. That person poured something in his drink. That one did this. What happened when he got home? Those people start talking. What happened? Not even one thing. If I ask everybody on the panel, what happened to Mohbad in the house? What did the people in the house say about Mohbad? What happened? None of us can even give an account. We can't. So if we can't give an account what happened inside the house, how can we give an account what happened outside the house? Why do you think they are distracting us? Pointing fingers to people outside. It's distraction so that we won't concentrate on them. They don't want us to concentrate on them in that house. Don't you guys get it? Some Larry, whatever Larry, if they are involved, okay, they are not in this country. What happened in the house there? You guys tell us what happened. How did Sam Larry and Naramali got involved in that house? Yeah, we know they bullied him. Fine, but the bully did not come into the house to finish him in that house. So what happened? Everything starts in that house, whether we like it or not. Go and ask any investigator. Go and ask anybody. They will start from the show. What happened? All right, they've explained. But how did he die? Did he walk into the house? That's why we need a CCTV. Did Mohbad come out of his car and walked into the house? When he got into the house, what happened inside? All those people there needs to be questioned. We need to know all their movements. There's a lot to do. You know all those people in that house. We need to know their movements. We are not doing all that. We are monitoring people who are outside movement. What about people in the house? What's their movement? Where were you at the time, that Adura? You know, this time, that time. What's his name? Spending? Darosha, the accountant, or is it banker? Who again? Is it DJ who? I don't know how many people are living in that house. I don't have the list on my head. The only person who cannot answer that question is baby Liam. He cannot answer any questions. But the rest of them in that house, down to the gateman, down to the house boy, if they have a house boy, they have a house help, anybody they have in that house, we need to know what did they do from the time Mo came back from that show? What happened? What was their movement? How did they sleep? The next morning, how did they wake up? All those things need to be accounted for before we start looking for people outside. So the police are not doing their jobs. Every one of them needs to have a file. And they need to give time. All that one they're giving us time, 9 a.m., 9 p.m., 9:20 a.m., 4 p.m., all those things. They are just talking, confusing everybody. Nobody can confuse me. Everything is from that house. So when I see people talking about outside, I get frustrated. But I just listen because I want to know what's going on. Everything is that house. Go and ask anybody. A teenager can solve this case. Everything is in that house. Everything starts from there. Before a baby comes out, what happens? The baby has to be cooked inside the belly. You can't go and be asking outside. Did the baby grow out in the belly, out of the belly? It has to be inside. This case now inside that house is supposed to start. Everybody needs to be accountable. What time did you wake up in the morning? Did you see Mohbad? What happened? Things must be broken in that house, like the stair rail that they said is broken, handrail. All those things, police needs to go there, seal that place, and ask questions. What happened? Why was it broken? If they did their job that very day, they got to that house, all those swollen faces in there, they will ask them, what happened? Why is everybody's face swollen? What happened? Now face is healed. It's videos that we are seeing, is still they're not doing nothing. I promised myself that today I won't even talk on TikTok. And I saw I just walk around and look. I don't know what brought Arifa to life, because I said, you know what? I don't understand. They reported this man dead. Right from onset, Baba took this guy to the hospital. You guys couldn't follow. If they went to that house that very day, that night alone, plenty evidence, full ground. They would have seen swollen faces. They would have seen that rail that is even broken. And I'm sure because it's night time, that madam would have used scarf to cover her face. If you notice, for the whole time, for the how many weeks, she was just covering her face throughout. Either she's wearing hat or she's wearing scarf. That house has a lot of stories to tell. There's stories to tell in that house. Plenty stories to tell in that house. I'm telling you, plenty. There's a whole book in that house. Forget about the outside. Outside, there's nothing there. There is plenty story in that house. If only the police did their job properly and give us that CCTV and see if Mo actually walked into this house, how many people walked back with him when he came back. No, all those things are wiped out. I just pray that Mo's spirit will get up and flog the hell out of them. I just pray Mo will deal with them seriously. That somebody will come out and say the truth. Even the police people, I want Mo to be haunting them day and night. Whoever is doing that autopsy and toxicology, Mo will go there. They must do it right. Whoever is going to produce that results, the person will do it right. We need intervention. We need spiritual intervention. We need something. It's frustrating. Like what Annie said in the first place when Arifa said she shouldn't go there. We need intervention because it's so painful. It's very painful. It's not our child, but it's painful. Imagine the owner of the child. How he was feeling that day. I don't think he was even thinking straight that day. There is no day we wake up in the morning, the first thing that everybody fighting for justice you think about is Mohbad. Whether you wake up to brush teeth, it's Mohbad. You are taking your children to school, it's Mohbad. You are cooking, it's Mohbad. Your partner is talking to you, some of the things he's saying, I can't hear half of it. Why? Your children will be asking you questions, half of it, you want them to speak faster, you want to fast forward them and press fast forward. They should hurry up so that you can go back to Mohbad. Can't you see that this boy's spirit is crying? Can we not see? He's crying for justice. He's yearning for justice. And he's disturbing all of us. And some people come on TikTok and say, don't we have jobs? When Mohbad will flog you in the night, whether you like it or not, you must open that TikTok. I was sleeping. I woke up. I opened TikTok. I saw Arifa. I said, Arifa, must you come up live this time? Why would I wake up to carry a phone and open phone when I'm supposed to turn the other way and sleep again? No. We need to pray for next month, the 15th, that something good will come out of this so that we can have peace of mind. We can have peace of mind. My children know I'm obsessed with Mohbad. Even when my partner comes, my phone is on. Are you listening to Mohbad again? Are you on Arifa's platform? I said, yes, I'm there. He will say something about work. Me, I will not hear half of it. I'll just nudge my head so that he can go, so that I can concentrate. Because of some people in the house there are not saying the truth. Some people in the house there don't want to talk. That is why this guy's spirit will not allow us to rest until they speak. We are not going to rest. We won't have peace. And Mohbad has selected certain people that he's on their case, he's on their neck. It's not everybody who is into this justice. It's not everybody who knows about this justice. Mohbad has selected us. That's why in this justice, we must do the right thing. We must follow it with our whole heart. Let's stop this distraction and concentrate. When I see people getting distracted, I just look at them. I don't get involved. You see me, I'll be in the comment section, I'll be typing, but I don't get involved. Why? Because it's justice I'm looking for. If we know that it's justice we're looking for, any other distraction, we will sort it out later. Let's focus. Lack of focus drags us back. Do you know that lack of focus didn't allow us to attend to what happened in the house? We're not analyzing it enough. In that house, we are not doing it enough. We keep calling secondary things out. We keep skipping. We are always skipping. Then we'll come back again. We are always skipping. We are not going forward. We are not analyzing it properly. Let's deal with that house. Another distraction will come. We are forgetting that one. We are focusing on headquarters. We forgot about that. We are focusing on embassy. We forgot about that. We forgot. Then we'll keep distracting everywhere. That's why Wunmi and Darosha are doing what they are doing now. Because we're not focused. At all.
That they are doing. You don't
We are
say.
not. We are not. We haven't those people in that house. We haven't. There are a lot of people in that house there. Those small children in that house about, I don't know if they are 10 years or whatever years. Those children now, they don't know where they are. Those children need questioning. In UK, they'll question a 2-year-old if they can talk.
You are absolutely correct, Queen. They also need to talk about Cubana chief priest, ma'am.
Everybody, but before we talk about that Cubana chief, those people in the house should tell us about Cubana chief priests.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's what Queen is saying. It has to start from the house.
Everything is from that house. That house needs to be cleared up first. Then we can, when they give their statement, they are scrutinized very well. Listen, serious scrutinizing. They should bleach that house down, like wash it down. Then when they speak, they now focus on the outside.
You're absolutely correct.
We can't go and be fighting a battle outside when the inside you haven't finished. It's
That's
not possible.
correct.
Then we get distracted because everybody in this social media, we all have different personalities.
Yes.
Some people want to focus on this, some people want to focus. If we all come together and say, you know what, we are going to focus on this house. People in the house start talking. Start talking. What happened to this guy when you go home? Then when they talk, we'll know. People in that house, they know a lot. They know a lot. They know from 1 to 100. They know everything. Pere, including that Abosede, the mother. They know everything. And we keep running outside. Why won't we be confused? We ourselves, we are confused. Sometimes I can hear somebody just come up and say something and I'm confused. Start whining my brain, making my brain too active. But that doesn't let people rest. Waiting. I can't rest. I can't concentrate. I can't do nothing. Sometimes I'll cancel appointment because of this guy.
Queen, remember what Baba Mohbad said? That the death of the inside of the house killed the son before the outside. Remember?
I know.
Yeah.
Arifa.
It's what you just said just now. I quickly want to say something. Do you know this Mohbad his spirit is very strong? When you said he really selected the people is troubling. You know, I went to his office yesterday. I was listening to who somebody was online. Is it Arifa? So I was listening yesterday. Yeah, I think it's Arifa. I put on my phone. I went to that office. I didn't take off my phone.
Please.
I was listening. Do you know the guy I went to see? It was an appointment for my car. I just want to go do an oil change. So he's a Yoruba guy. So they were just talking and the guy was like, he's checking my phone. When he saw my screen, he's like, are you on this thing again? I was shocked. I said, oh God, no. No problem. He said, no, this thing it has caused a lot of trouble in my house. Even my wife is watching it. I said, please, I think you're fighting for justice for this, but I was not explaining myself.
Do you know how many chargers have changed in my house? That charger don't they die anyhow. My wire, I'll be wondering. I say, I'll buy 2-3 days, it's dead. I'll order from Amazon. It will come, it will die because I keep charging 2 phones. White thing.
Life is not concentrating. I said, okay, take it easy on her. I said, this boy she said she'll be in the kitchen. She will be on TikTok. She will be on this. She will be on TikTok. He said, you're not going to get justice. I said, we get justice in Jesus' name.
It's sad. It's so sad. You know, it's very, very sad.
Because the thing is already affecting his marriage, his wife. Like he was explaining to me yesterday. So you yourself, madam, you are still on this. Nigeria. You know the country we came from. That these people they're not going to get justice. They are just wasting their data. Especially those in Nigeria, they are wasting their data. I say, oh God, don't worry. With this one, God we get justice. I say, Jesus, Imola, you follow me to this place. Now wow.
Amen. We get justice. I'll give you my submission.